So here we are, General d'Armée weekend here at the War Games Holiday Centre. The lads have all popped off for some lunch, so I thought I'd take an opportunity to run a video here. Lots of activity with the Russians coming in, getting to Korshkov, across the Landgraben, and they're moving in toward the suburbs of Dresden. Kleist's Prussians are manoeuvring and attacking the Grosser Garten with mixed responses. So we've got one of the units took a bit of a drubbing with the Young Guard after getting into the garden and then got repulsed. Chancellor's corps are advancing across the open plain toward Dresden. They're not taking too much, in fact they've not taken any punishment yet. Focus seems to be on the ridge with Jula and Colorado. More of the view toward the Grosser Garten to the northeast. Still some debris on the table, so apologies for that, guys, but you know, hey, it's a war game, right? So the French have formed a bit of a counter-attack locally here and pushed back Grenville's brigade. And over here, Murat has sent a couple of divisions of his cavalry across to support the French defence this side of the stream. So yeah, lots and lots of activity. It's been very busy. Friday evening, the guys arrived at 4. We played through till about 7:30. It was a slight delay. A couple of the lads had to finish work and whatnot, so they didn't get here till late on. But they just picked up their commands when they got here and moved on through. Saturday morning, so it's now, what time is it now? 1 o'clock on Saturday. So there's still plenty going on, as you can see. The French Guard is still in reserve, along with Murat's heavy cavalry formations. These handy little markers on the back of the units limit the amount of rosters and whatnot. So in theory we get less debris, but we've got quick reference sheets as you've seen, and obviously the rule books should the chaps need them. But we've not really delved into that much. I think there's only been one episode where we've had to check target priorities. The rest of it's coming along nicely. The Austrians in the centre have been a little bit hesitant. Not the people, but the commanders on the rolls. For, as you might be aware, in General d'Armée, it's quite you check availability of ADCs and then apply them to the commanders when you're testing to see if they're hesitant or not. And on a 1 or a 2, they become hesitant, so the division, or should I say the brigade, don't manoeuvre forwards anyway. And you can assign an ADC to the brigade to actually ensure that they do manoeuvre by that one ADC allows you to have a reroll on the hesitancy. So that works quite well. You still have the occasion where the 1 or the 2 is rolled again after the first 1 or 2, which is always disappointing, but in reality, humans do that occasionally. That's the Grosser Garten that was created by Peter Gilder originally. So the centrepiece is quite a nice little piece that doubles up in some of our Italian wars games, and the redoubts, etc. They're not Peter's, but they've been with the centre for quite a while. And back up on the ridge there. The Russian Guard and the Prussian Guard are still just off table, so they will be released shortly, one imagines, in the next couple of hours, and they'll be making their way across, well, wherever they come in. So they may come in behind this lot, or over here. There may be a brigade or two coming down here to help with this situation, because there's quite a lot of cavalry coming through here. It looks busy with all the cavalry, but as we all know, cavalry will come in, it will do its bit, it'll get a bit blown, a few casualties, and it will come back out of the field to sort itself out, and that creates a little bit of a hole. There's a lot of Austrian infantry here, a lot of Austrian infantry. So I'm going to go off and get myself some lunch. That's the first video. I'll see if I can get another one in shortly, probably later on this evening, and I'll see you then.